What's going on, my peoples? Welcome to 20 TV. This your boy Young Twin in the building. Gonna do another quick clip before I lay it down tonight. You got California fires going on. All hell breaking loose. But I did. One of my good buddies, he's like a brother to me, sent me a clip today. That was concerning to me. Because I did a video on Candace Owens and Mark Zuckerberg. So you get a chance, go check that video out. It's pretty interesting. Okay. I want to run this video real quick. We're not going to prolong the time. We're not going to do that. We're going to get right into it. Candace Owens said some things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I couldn't even listen to the whole video, but I got to do it one more time. It's kind of disrespectful, but let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's just get into it.
This clip, take a listen.
I'm most like my mom because I'm arrogant, totally arrogant. I agree. I have to say it. Like at work, I can't hold a job. I just quit my job today, actually, because I wanted to come and do this, and they wouldn't let me. And I felt like it was important, and it was more important than serving pizza, and we had enough people. So I felt like since I'm an actor, they should understand. They should have let me do it, but they didn't. And then I had a cold. So they were making me work in a freezer. And I'm really not one to be disrespected. And I felt like that was disrespectful because I asked to go, So I quit. And he told me I couldn't quit. And that even made me hyper. I'm arrogant. So when he told me I couldn't quit and we had all these customers, I chose that time to jump on a soapbox, grab my leather jacket, light a cigarette in front of him, smoke, and leave in the middle of a rush. So that was natural. That's arrogance at the top. That's, I think, I'm most like my mother, and she likes it. She'll see it in me and know it. And we clash a lot because I'm arrogant, she's arrogant, and you should see us when we get in our little attitude moves.
I'm just saying it's a lot of hand movement for an eventual thug life gangster, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is insane. Okay? This is insane. First off, how dare you insult Tupac Shakur in that manner? Now, sorry about that. How dare you do that? Okay? I'm all over the place, y'all. I'm so all over the place. How dare you insult Tupac like that? What I'm gonna say? I noticed a few things in that video. First of all, he has a lot of confidence. That's something that you really don't get, especially in young black boys. Right? Confidence. He gave you a story, how he was working at a place. He didn't want to work there anyway. He didn't want to work at a pizza place. Right? And so he figured, why should I stay here and work? So first of all, he's got confidence. They didn't let him go. So he pulled out a cigarette and a leather jacket in the middle of a rush hour, lit it, puffed it, and walked out, which took a lot of guts, by the way. And you also heard him say they should have let him go because he's an actor. So he definitely had some type of arrogance about himself, some confidence about himself. I'm an actor. That's what school does for you, education. That's how you got so confident, Candace Owens. A lot of people that's educated, notice how they talk to you. They talk loud. How you doing? How you doing? I get loud right back with them. Shit it don't intimidate me. It don't intimidate me at all. It's just something about it. A person that's been to school, they like to look you in the eyes, talk loud. So that's what I got from Mr. Shakur in this in this video. That's what I got. So I don't know what she's talking about. Also, I want to bring up something about, Tupac Shakur. He went to Baltimore School of the Arts. He went to the Baltimore School of the Arts. And I know about that type of just real quick. My stuff is messing all up. Okay, there we go. Bam, there we go. There we go. Bam. So Tupac went to the School of Arts, which means, and you're gonna get in tune with some things about yourself that you didn't even know you had. And you gotta think of something. He's raised by his mother. He probably picked up his mother mannerisms. You just never know. He was a child. He was a child. I mean, he wasn't like a little baby, but he was a child. All right. He was a teenager. He went to the Baltimore School of Arts, where he was in the 10th grade. He did acting, poetry, jazz, and ballet. That's what a lot of people don't know about Tupac. He did ballet. What do you think gonna happen when you do ballet? You're gonna get some different type of mannerisms. He probably didn't even know he was doing it. All right. He probably didn't even know he was doing it. So to say just by his hand movements makes him a certain type of way, man, it's kind of pushing it. But what I want to do is I want to stop this one and I want to go to show a few pictures of Tupac Shakur. A few pictures of Tupac. I don't know if you can see him. Okay, look at these pictures. I don't know if you can see these. My computer's messing up. I don't think it's doing it. I don't think I'm doing it. Well, anyway, you got a few pictures here. Look at this. Go to a few of these pictures. And it was said that he took one of his fans to the prom. Look at this dude, man. He's trying to find himself. Well, see, Candace Owens is like look at this dude. That's when he started coming into himself right there. He's coming into himself. That's when he played Bishop right there. Okay. And I want you to also understand something. If you, Candace Owens, I don't know if you really up on the culture, but his last album was called Illuminati, which means kill the Illuminati. He wasn't part of the homosexual rapper clique. But they made an advance at him, especially messing with Quincy Jones. You know they made an advance at him. He turned it down. Okay. He turned that down. He got out of there. All right. He was dating Quincy's daughter, if I'm not mistaken. right? And there's lots of women that's, I know Left, he had a relationship with a few women. I forgot her name. I think, was it Left Eye? No, her and Left Eye was pretty, they was just cool. It was just cool. I think they was like brothers and sisters, kind of like, I don't know, like Jada and Pickett and all that was. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I played cello. I went to the art school, arts, and you had viola, cello, bass, flutes. I played in the symphony and the orchestra when I was a little boy. I'm talking about I was the only black boy there at the time. And I just remember them putting me in front of they just put me on stage. And I just remember smelling a lot of bologna. It'd be hot lights. And I'd be on stage. And I'd be like, man, I could hear people breathing, but I couldn't see them because the lights were on me. And it just smelled like cold cuts in the whole. I mean, where I stay, it's a big auditorium. And it's like levels with lights around all the balconies. Okay. I would perform at the Whiting. I mean, I'm on stage by myself. And I just remember him breathing. And I would play Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. And I was really good at it. I got so good at it, I started writing my own music. Treble clef, bass clef, okay? And that's when the Flint Orchestra sent for me. See, when you're talented, people will reach out for you. They'll reach out for you. And from what I understand is Tupac was in that school because he was talented. It's a video out. I just saw it today. I just don't feel like pulling it up because when I start pulling up stuff, I can't flow. But it's a video of a girl he took to the prom, one of his fans. Okay? And she said, in order to get into school in Baltimore, you had to have some type of skill. So he had some type of skill to even get in that school. He was already special. He's already different. And that was me. All right. And I just remember the Flint Orchestra, people was fascinated with me. I remember people taking pictures and everybody I saw, they smiled at me. Everybody I saw, I'm like, man, why everybody smile about it? I mean, after you get that at a young age, you start getting arrogant and you get confidence. You see what I'm saying? Which is good. You don't want to be beat down as a child. I went through that too. So, but this was a good time. And I just remember, I think I sat in with the Flint Orchestra at that time. They let me sit in, but I think I was so good to the point to where they said, break out your cello, like break it out. Did you bring the cello? I said, yeah, I bought it. Because I was just supposed to sit in, but my father was like, take your cello with you, take it with you. They might want you to play, boy. My daddy. They might want you to play. Daddy, they just told me to come and sit in. These are for grown people. I'm a child. Just take it anyway, boy. Take it anyway. I'm like, all right, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? And see, that was smart because they did want me to sit in. And I remember them putting the sheet music in front of me. I was in this chair and I remember the stand where the sheet music, everything was big from what I was used to. Everything was big. You ever been in like a kindergarten class to where everything is small, the coat racks, the chairs, the water fountain, is that your height? Nah. I was like a little guy and I was looking up the whole time. And just a bunch of white faces smiling at me. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? And you got to remember something. At this time, the community that I stayed in, the grocery store owners and a carpet store owner, their sons were my best friends at the time. See what I'm saying? And I just remember, man, anyway, make a long story short, I did well. They put the sheet music in front of me. I played. I knew when to come in. And when your part is over, they call that resting. I knew when to rest and let The violas do their spot. The flutes do theirs. I knew how to read sheet music, and it was blowing them away. They like, whoa! And I knew when to come in, and I did all this with no practice. What they didn't know is my father would make me practice 8 to 10 hours a day, while everybody in the hood was playing. I was in the backyard playing the cello. Picture that, in the hood playing the cello. And I remember drug dealers stayed next to us. I remember the drug dealers used to be like, yo, you gonna be the shit, dog. What's up, man? I'm like, hey, don't talk to me. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. My mama listening, nigga. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama would be looking out the window when we talking to them niggas. You know, but anyway, I got so good to where I did that, the orchestra, and then I was invited to the symphony. The symphony is a little more, it's bigger than the orchestra. I know you probably didn't know that, but it is. It's the real deal. And I was invited to the Nutcracker. It was a Christmas, the Nutcracker. And when they gave me ahead of time, the orchestra, they just said, hey, we want you to come and check it out. You know, you're young. We want you to see what you're in for. We see a bright future for you. All right, cool. But the symphony, they said, hey, we want him to come to the Nutcracker. And we want him to play. The only black short kid to play in the Nutcracker. And I did play. I remember my mother and father, man, they got me a tuxedo, man. Shh. Tuxedo, yo. Walked in that mug like, you know, I had my hair like Malcolm X. People used to tease me. They called me gay. They called me Malcolm X. Now they call me Farrakhan. That's what they all, Farrakhan. They used to always call me Farrakhan or Spike Lee. Do the right. Let me tell you something. I didn't even know who these guys was because I wasn't allowed to watch TV. I was only allowed to read, study my music, write music, homework, go to sleep, get up, go to school, do it again. That's it. So I didn't. These people was calling me this stuff. I'm like, man, I don't even know who Spike Lee is. I don't know who Farrakhan is. And so, yeah, man, I just can't allow Candace Owens to shit on my guy like that because he's talented. And that talent had a lot to do with why he was one of the best rappers in the world. Shout out to Christopher Wallace, Biggie Smalls. He was cold too, but they were dope in their own way. You can't take nothing from neither one of them. Okay. But you can't. I mean, Tupac was, he put like this. One thing I found out about us Negroes, it's a lot of stuff we don't know. And once it's one Negro that knows something, Negroes are fascinated with it. Ooh, how do you do that? See, Tupac was in the arts. You see what I'm saying? He like, yo, niggas, this ain't nothing. I can do this in my sleep. You niggas fascinated with this? Oh, I got more. This is nothing. This is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was bred into him. Man, this dude had Madonna wanting him. Okay? Come on, man. But he couldn't be with Madonna because he didn't want to mess up his black fan base. Which means this dude was homosexual. Get out of here. You kidding me, man? You ever heard of checkout time? We got me. Come on, man. Nah. And she called it acting. He was a rap actor. Let me tell you something. He did such a great job in Bishop. I mean, as Bishop in Juice. I think he never really got out that character. I will say that. And I've heard a few people say that a lot of it was acting, but that's entertainment. But also remember, I forgot who it was. It's an interview that they did. No, it's a guy that was in a room with them. I forgot who it was. All of it was an acting. And he said, yo, man, we doing great. Who was that? Man. See, I should have this stuff pulled up. Anyway, it was a rapper. They had ordered some orange juice. He had some expensive orange juice with this rapper. And once Tupac got famous, he He said, yo, man, come on and so in New York or something, man. I got the room, boom, boom, boom. And I can order some of that $100 orange juice you like. And so he brought this, I can't think of this dude's name. But anyway, they were vibing and they was talking, eating breakfast, drinking the orange juice. And he said, yo, man, can you see us old with children in the future with our lives? He said, Tupac paused, turned around and looked at him in the face and said, I'm not going to live that long. And he said, yo, man, stop playing, man. I'm for real. He said, and he called his name. I can't think of this rapper. He called his name, said, yo, I'm telling you, I'm not going to live that long. He said, yo, man, stop playing. And he said, Tupac said, I already seen it. So acting to embrace an early death is insane. But he did say, my every move is a contemplated step to bring me closer to embracing early death. Now there's nothing left. He did say that. My every move is a contemplated step to bring me closer to embracing early death. Now there's nothing left. His every move was a contemplated step. He was in, maybe he didn't ever came out that bishop. He never came out that road. You never know. But no, he was not a homosexual at all. Not at all, man. But I know Candace says she says and does a lot of things for shock value. And I think at that time, I think this is an old video that she did. I broke my pen. I think this is an old video. So she that's what she was really trying to get on. She's got the fame now. She's got it. So, but if I ever interview her, I would definitely bring that question up. Do you really think Tupac Shakur was a homosexual actor in acting? He was a homosexual. Do you really think he's a homosexual and he's acting and he's having sex with men? Do you really think that? Get out of here, man. You don't think nobody would have been on Kane by now and said something? Somebody just outed Luke Vandross the other day. You think they would have came out? They've said everything else to defame his name. You don't think nobody? Where's the dudes at? Where they at? Where's the dudes that he did it with? Where they at? You don't think they would have came out? Even a liar would have. Even somebody would have tried to lie. Ain't nobody even tried to lie. Ain't nobody even tried to lie and said he did it. Come on, man. Like I said, she was reaching for content back then. That's why she played devil's advocate. She said, I don't know. I'm just saying the hand movements. She wasn't saying it because she didn't want to say it. So if somebody ever came at her, she can always say, well, I didn't say it. I just said his hand gestures. Well, actually, she did say it. She did say it. Let me see something. Go back one more time to make sure, man. I hate I got started late in the video. I really do, man. Man, I hate when I do that. See what she talking about. What she say?
Gangster rap was, I stand by my statement that gangster rap was intentionally encouraged, and then they found some people that were just straight up actors to play this role of a gangster. And one of those people is obviously Tupac. So let's just watch this footage. You may forget this. Tupac was an actor, and I'm pretty sure.
Did it again. Well, that's a video. Okay, let it play. That's all Tupac Shakur, man.
Hi, Tupac. How you doing? Can you tell me how you doing today?
Well, I just had to listen to the prosecution's closing argument, and it was just so far from the truth that it really just has me drained at the end of the day.
So far from truth. You always lied on this dude. Come on.
But I'm leaving it in the hands of the jury. I'm learning a lot about people's innermost fears in this trial, because it's not even about my trial no more. It's just about loud rap music, tattoo having thugs. It's not even about me no more. It's about, some nightmare that these people having.
She's talking about thug life and all that, trying to.
He's definitely guilty. Anybody with thug life tattooed on their stomach is guilty. What type of reasoning is that? You know what I'm saying?
How would he get a sexual assault charge if he's gay? And I'm gonna tell you something. He didn't even do this. This really hurt him too. I remember this. I remember him coming forward saying he was just so hurt that his people, his women that he loved so much would even try to do this to him. I remember this, and he was sincere in that. Come on.
We got different backgrounds. We come from two different places. Just because I look different than her doesn't mean that I'm a sodomizer or a raper. They've said it I can't understand why it's this close. They talking about there's no evidence that I ever sodomized her, even though you put that all over the paper. And every time they take a quote out of this courtroom, they take a quote from out of her mouth, which is, the stuff to put me in jail. It's nothing that's been true. I just want print the facts so everybody can sort it out. My life is ruined because nobody has a chance to get the facts.
And the fact is that there was no semen found.
No semen found, no forcible entry, no entry into the anal, no nothing, none of that.
And no fingerprints on the gun.
No fingerprints on the guns, you know what I'm saying? The only time ever there was an act of sodomy, she admitted she did it to me. I should be, putting charges on this girl who sodomized me on the floor of a dance club. Why am I in court?
So if you don't remember what happened back then, this is when allegedly the young lady went down on him in the club and gave him, if you could use your imagination, what do they call it? Fellatio or oral, okay? Can't say nothing these days, but yes. So that's, and then they turned it around and tried to charge him with sexually assaulting the woman.
I'm saying, get my life ripped apart, but I'm here. I'm gonna go through it just to show that I have faith in the American system. But for me to have faith in the American system, these juries and everybody else has to, play the same role and to keep an open mind. I'm already convicted. My whole life has been turned around. I lost every job. I lost everything, every opportunity. I can't get buy cars, can't get rent, can't get none of that. But I'm still a survivor. I'm still coming to court, still smiling, still signing autographs. But soon I'm gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to the world. America eats its babies. No matter what y'all think about me, I'm still your child. You know what I'm saying? You can't just turn me off like that. That was in my room. I can't, I don't know who owns the gun.
How old are you? 23?
23.
So you feel that your career is?
Yeah, it is. Why would I own a gun? I've registered guns. You know what I'm saying? I'm a legal owner of guns.
In
California. So I came to New York and wanted to be an illegal gun runner now. That's what they want you to believe. I want to start erasing. What? Come on, man. This is all about my image. This has nothing to do with me. This is all about my image. It's like MTV.
And
yeah,
just like Candace Owens made that statement. They've been after this man's image for a long time, trying to destroy his legacy, his image, but it'll never happen. It'll never happen. His music is too powerful. You can't put on a Tupac record and not feel it. And I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what country you're from. You cannot deny a Tupac record, period. It's too powerful. For you to call this man a homosexual is insane.
All the papers, they building me up. Now they destroying me on the same image that they perpetuated. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling records. This is what I do for a living. I'm selling records. Don't get it twisted. This is not my real life. This is not how my real life is supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be really having all these villains in my life. I'm not supposed to be having, the Philadelphia. I can't do shows. Everybody's already, I'm guilty. Even though the only crime I've been convicted of is fighting. Hitting somebody in the face with my fists, ever. Only crime. But I can't even go to Philly. I can't go to Texas. I can't go nowhere. So
you're maintaining your innocence.
I'm maintaining my innocence because I'm loud. I didn't shut up. But I didn't think they was going to take it this serious. Me keep talking out. I didn't think it was going to be a matter of life and death. I thought, well, I won't be super.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Spotter Studio helped me take.
Yeah. Shouts out to Tupac Shakur, the Don, the legend, the great. No matter how much they try to Darken my dude, shine, it'll never happen. Ever happen. I remember the night he got killed, man. I shed a tear for that dude. Didn't even know what was gonna happen. I was listening to Live and Die in LA. I was going the highway. I dropped everybody off. And on my way home on the highway, it hit me. I'm like, damn, they done killed the dude. I said, nah, he ain't dead, man. This can't be real. Sometimes I still don't think it's real. Nah, we're not gonna allow you to talk about Mr. Shakur like that, Candace Owens. We won't let you do that. But anyway, if anybody have any more information, drop it in the comment section. I have an email there for you have any additional information. Like and subscribe to the video. You can even comment, leave your responses with how you feel. I'll definitely appreciate it. Man, we over here trying to get it. 20 TV, man. Y'all keep it hot. I'm gone. Peace.